to see who's won. Now, earlier today, we met up with Robbie Brady, who was in Dublin to launch the Doritos penalty shootout competition, which will give fans the opportunity to go up against Joe Hart and win the ultimate mates football trip. Sounds good. Well, when Robbie completed his duties, we had a word with him.
Hull came around. That was my first loan spell, and I really enjoyed myself. Had a good season. Then I had another 6 months. Had a good 6 months, but it turned out there was four lads that I played with at Hull, 4 or 5 lads that were at United with me. They ended up at Hull, so it was like home from home really. I just fitted straight in, and then I think the manager knew what he was doing, signing the Irish lads anyway. But no, it's good to have them around, you know. It's good to have the homegrown boys with us. So, but yeah, we do have a laugh, and it's good. Obviously, knowing we're going away with the international team, if a few of us are selected, like it's always good, you know. We're all good mates on and off the pitch. Yeah, it was tough. It's a hell of a league to get out of. Like, you know, it's so tight. You know, anybody can beat anyone, so you don't really know. I think Leicester have done a good job on it this year, but yeah, it was a tough league to get out of, and we just scraped it. So I wouldn't change that, and I'm delighted to be out. I'll tell you that much. But it is a tough league. A big step for me, obviously, because it's where you want to be. It's your lifetime goal. Like, so it was a massive opportunity for me. I thought I had a decent enough start, got a few goals, but I didn't feel great from the start of the season, and I needed the jobs done around me grind. So now that they're done, I'm looking forward to cracking on now. Hopefully, I think I'll look towards getting in the squad against Everton last game of the season on 11th, and then hopefully a cup final. Yeah, it's brilliant. You know, I love every minute of it. I love playing for my country. Like, it's great at every age. It's always been great, but this has always been the main aim, isn't it, to get into the first team. You know, it was great. It was for me debut to get a goal was unbelievable. But I'm still looking back and thinking I could have done things better that game. Like I said, first game and all the rest of it was great to get a goal and make a name for myself in the green jersey. I got some mates that are playing the league at the moment, so I know a little bit about it, you know. But I never got the opportunity to play in it myself. I've been away since a young age, but like I said, it's a great opportunity for players, you know what I mean? Like the likes of all sorts, like Longy, Kevin Doyle, Seamus Coleman, all the lads that are playing back there to go away. Myler is at Cork City, so it's a massive step, like, you know what I mean? If it's as well as a good league, and it's obviously good for the Irish to watch the football, but it's a great stepping stone to, if you are looking to get away from England, if you're playing good stuff. I think I'm sure there's people always watching. I've been to a few Bows games when I was younger, so that's how I'd go to watch anyway. But like I said, I'll see how it goes. If I end up coming back and playing, I'll just have to weigh it up then.
Yes, he's a player we hope will play a significant part in our Euro qualifying campaign under Martin O'Neill and Roy Keane. He made a brave move in many ways, didn't he, Stephen? I mean, you know what it's like moving from a big club, we say, to get even more football, when he made his move from Manchester United to Hull City. Yeah,
it was a great move, as you said. I think he went there first initially on loan, and yeah, he said he fit straight into the way of thinking at Hull, and it's worked out great for him. As you said, there's a lot of Irish lads made that transition as well. So yeah, he started the season really well. Obviously got picked up a bit of injury now, and he'd be looking forward to getting that out of the way and get back playing.
Yeah, of course, that's what we hope, that he makes a full and complete recovery from that groin operation. Alan, we've mentioned it time and time again on the programme that it's really important that we have players who are playing first team football at the highest level possible in our international setup, but Robbie Brady looks like one who will be.
Yeah, he's an exciting talent to us, Peter, and I'm really looking forward to him playing under the new regime, because I think under Trapattoni, as we all know, he was that bit more negative and cautious, so maybe Robbie Brady wouldn't have fitted into those plans as such, whereas I think O'Neill and Keane are obviously in charge. I think they'll give him that freedom, and we're kind of crying out for that creative player, you know, and he certainly fits the bill. So if he's playing at the top flight, which he is at the moment, he'll definitely be obviously be good for the country as well, you know. Yeah, certainly. Tony, do you see him as a player who, on form, will be almost guaranteed a place in the starting 11 under the current regime?
I think guaranteed a place might be a bit of a stretch. I think he's got to prove himself at international level, and I think he'll get the opportunity to do that under Martin O'Neill and Roy Keane. I know from his schoolboy club, St Kevin's, he was a product of that youth academy, and they harbour great hopes that he would be the next Liam Brady, the most famous person to have graduated from that club. And I think they saw him develop, see him develop as a central midfielder, and I think that's probably his best position. He's been played a lot on the wings to date, and that's just, you know, to get your grounding in the top leagues in the world. I think he will develop as a central midfielder, maybe in that hole behind the front man where he'll, you know, be able to pull the strings. But wonderful talent, great feet, and I think he has a big future ahead of him. Still a young lad.
Let's hope he gets back as soon as possible after that groin operation, that he's fit when our Euro campaign begins at the end of next summer. OK, 6 questions.